Innovation is a necessity for public health and the future of the field because public health itself began with innovation. From the first smallpox vaccine to the days of John Snow and the Broad Street pump and identifying the roots of cholera, public health has had to innovate to succeed. And in the 21st century, that innovation is increasingly about digital data. Less than 20 years ago, I was a young aid worker responding to Hurricane Katrina in Biloxi, Mississippi, and the Boxing Day tsunami in South Asia in 2005. The damage assessments we did then took days and weeks to understand how bad communities were hit by things like hurricanes and tsunamis. Now, those same processes that I used to do walking around in damaged communities, we can do in hours. In the places where we work, we can't be there safely on the ground. So at the heart of what we do is innovation about using commercially available data to find out the public health status of some of the world's most vulnerable people in places where without these methods, we wouldn't know what's happening. The Yale School of Public Health Humanitarian Research Lab is at the cutting edge of integrating together open source data such as social media and videos online, combined with commercially acquired satellite imagery to be able to assess and document, and sometimes to warn in real time about threats to civilian populations. What we do is at the front line of humanitarian assistance and human rights documentation around the world. In the summer of 2022, our team at the Humanitarian Research Lab was asked to identify where tens of thousands of missing children from Ukraine were inside Russia. Initially, we didn't know how we were going to do it, but then we saw the answer to the problem: selfies. Russian officials, mayors, governors on the local level were taking selfies of themselves with the stolen children. Using the data from those photographs, we were able to task satellites to identify the camps where the children were being held. The work we do at the Humanitarian Research Lab supports accountability for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Everything my team at the Yale Humanitarian Research Lab does, we do with the full support of the Yale community. From fundraising to data analysis to bringing the unique types of expertise from satellite imagery to open source data analysis together in one place, that could only happen at Yale.